Comment down below if my lighting sucks. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy I'm here another week. I always say this, another week, another video, but it's true. I can't believe I've been going strong for 2 months straight, every Friday a brand new video. I'm so proud of myself because, girl, one thing I do want to say though, so I wanted to put my hair down because I always have it up, and today, like, this is just blow dried and it looks pretty straight. So then I just did this. I was gonna clip my hair with these two little clips on the, like, just here, and then so I could have this down, but it was just not cooperating with me. So I just did this look, slicked down, and I like it. It always comes through. I love it. But yeah, okay, so enough of the rambling. Today's look is gonna consist of a Thanksgiving look. I'm so excited. I am a little too early, but next week Friday it's gonna be a vlog, and I'm not really gonna be able to do a tutorial. So today is the day. We're gonna do a Thanksgiving inspired look. I'm so excited, and I hope you enjoy this video. So let's get started. I was doing my eyebrows. That's why this one is halfway done and not this one. And I'm like, let me just record this step, because either way I think I'm just gonna fast forward it, because we don't need to really spend too much time on this. I want to focus on the eyes just because I know a lot of people don't really know what eyeshadow to do. TBH, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Like what look on the eyes I'm gonna do, but it'll come. Once I see the palette, I'll get inspired to do whatever look. But I definitely want to do something brown. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Brown or orange? Decisions. I forgot to mention, I'm using the LYS Secure Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Brown. And I really love how it leaves my brows not harsh at all. Oh, but before that, I also use this brow glue from NYX just to lay the hairs down. And you know what? These lips are looking a bit dry, so I'm gonna go in with the Hangover Pillow Balm Lip Treatment from Too Faced. Should we do a matte look or glitter? Okay, so recently I've been using the Coffee Concealer in the shade Rose Rush. Love how it's actually my shade. They did send me this one, but I think I picked out the shade, and I'm so bad. I'm so bad at that, especially through like online, picking shades online. I don't do that. That's why I don't shop online. I'd rather go in person, if any. Once I carve out my brows, I just go in with the applicator and apply the rest on my lid. I forgot to wet my beauty sponge. I'm gonna pick up my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I'm gonna set the lids. The palette that I'll be using for today's look is gonna be one from Nomad Cosmetics, and this is the Okavango Safari eyeshadow palette. I really love the shades here. So of course I'm gonna be using this brown shade. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing a soft brown cut crease using this eyeshadow, and filling in the lid with this light shadow here, And then I also am thinking of doing an eyeliner, an eyeshadow eyeliner using this brown shade, and maybe some shimmer on the inner corner. I'm not sure yet. We'll see as the look progresses to see what shadow I'm feeling. So let's get started with the eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this Morphe M573 brush, and it's a really big fluffy brush, and we're actually gonna start off with this shade right here. It is called Towering Giraffes, and we're going to apply it all over the crease. It will be our transition shade. I do like to switch off brushes just because if I need to go back in with this brush, with the transition shade brush, and if I don't switch it off, it's just not going to be a transition shade brush anymore. This is a really good crease brush. This is the Makeup Shack T81. It's a really old brush. I've been having it for years, and the letters are just fading. This palette is really pigmented, so be aware. A little bit goes a long way. So we're going to go in with this shade. This one's called Pack of Wild Dogs. Look how pigmented. Whenever eyeshadows are pigmented, make sure to tap off the excess, otherwise you're gonna have a lot of fallout. I kind of want to change the look now. Okay, the brown is coming together, and I like doing these little, like simple looks because I want people to see how it's so easy to create an eyeshadow look. And yeah, like I want people to see being glam doesn't have to really like take much effort, just a lot of blending. You do have to blend it out. You know what, I kind of want to extend this shadow all the way to my temples, so I'm just gonna lightly extend it outwards. This is gonna look really pretty once we have foundation and the whole glam. You know what? Forget the shimmer. I think I'm just gonna keep this matte. I'm really liking how this is looking, just like this. I'm adding more brown to the outer corners just to darken it, and I'm also extending it to the temples. I think also if you do this kind of glam and if you have your hair up, you're gonna look more snatched, you know what I mean? Make sure the inner part of the eye is well blended out. I'm gonna grab the transition shade brush and just blend that out. Also, I don't know if my lights are too bright. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I need to play with my lighting, but to make this a lot more softer, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna add concealer to my eyelid, but like a very little amount, and I'm gonna add it with my fingers. So that's the concealer, and I'm just gonna add it on the inner part of the eye, and we're gonna keep this area matte. And for this, you just want to tap. Do not swipe. If you swipe, you're just gonna ruin the look. Because you want to keep the eyeshadow where it is. Once that is done, you're gonna set this concealer. For that, I am using this brush from Moda brush. This is called Shader. And see how the brush is flat? You want that. You're gonna go back in with this shade right here and tap off the X's, and we're gonna tap. And just make sure you cover everything. Kind of like if the eyeshadow was just coming from here and outwards, like very seamlessly. For the rest of the look, you just pretty much want to keep blending and just darken up the brown as much as you like. And the reason why I'm going in with this brush versus this fluffy transition brush is because this is a lot more fluffy, so it's not really going to make the product stay. It's gonna blend it instead because of the fluffiness that it has. Since this is a lot more dense and a lot more flat, it's gonna pick up the product and it's just going to maintain it on the lid. Forget the brown shadow liner. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced, what is this? Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and this is called Chocolate. I'm just gonna line it really close to my lash line. I just want this to be a lot more softer. I've been loving these lashes, Hope from Visible Lashes. So we're gonna wire them. This is how they look. And I'm gonna use the Kiss Lash Adhesive. Meanwhile, I prep the lashes. Do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving? Like I said, I know I'm a little early, but do you guys have plans already? Do you know what you're doing for Christmas, for the holidays? They are coming up. I feel like October went by so fast. Like, I don't know, the years just keep going faster and faster. So my family and I usually do a gift exchange for Christmas, but it's the first week of Christmas of November. What am I thinking? And we haven't like decided on anything. We haven't really talked about it, and I'm just like, time is ticking. We're gonna be last minute getting everyone the gifts. So here we go. I just love putting them on. I love putting them on once they're dry, because it's just, you just pop them right on. I mean, look at the difference. I love it. Who is she with lashes? You know what? I think this light is gonna kill my video because the light just como que me desaparece. Okay, I definitely love this eyeshadow. It's kind of like a wing, a thick wing, if you will, you know? Just extending it outwards. It just, I swear, so wear this eyeshadow look when you have your hair up in a bun or ponytail, and you're gonna see how this is just gonna snatch you. Like, you're gonna look snatched. I've been wanting to wear the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. It's right here. It's really hydrating. It literally gives you that glow, the hydration that you need. Okay, moving on to the foundation. I mean, Do I have to say anything? Of course, I'm using the Frankie Rose foundation, my favorite foundation. So I'm gonna do one pump. I'm gonna count how many pumps I do because lately I've been doing less pumps, and when I tell you that my skin looks better, it looks better. Like, this is one of those foundations that as you wear it, as you go on about your day, your skin just looks better and better. Like, it just sits on your skin, you know? Have you ever had those foundations? If you haven't, try this one out, girl. I'm gonna be using the Moda brush foundation complexion diamond brush. This is how it looks, and I also have a discount code with Moda brush. It is Celena if you want to save some money. I'm gonna do a second pump. That's 2 pumps, and honestly I do not need any more. Girl, I used to do like 3 to 4 pumps when I was when I had a bunch of acne, because I wanted to cover the redness and like anything that was like peeked through. That's crazy. Oh, I cannot believe it. Also, don't forget to use discount code Celena MUA for Frankie Rose Cosmetics. Moving on to the cream bronzer, I will be using Pinky Rose Cosmetics. They have 3 cream palettes, shade 1, 2, and 3, plus a color corrector palette. So this is the light to medium palette. They're called Extreme Cream Contour Palettes, and as you could see, this is my shade. So I will be using these 2 shades. This is for my cream bronzer, and this will be for my cream blush. I really like this shade. You will see, I don't know if I've worn it here on YouTube, but I do on Instagram pretty often. And at first I wasn't even touching it because I thought that it was too bright, but once you blend it out, you see that it's going in with bronzer. I'm just going to be applying it on my right above my cheekbone area. Moving on to blush, I'm gonna put it right above that cream bronzer. You see the shade? It's so pretty. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. This brush is also from Frankie Rose. This is called Concealer 91 brush, but I really like how tiny it is. So perfect for cream contour or bronzer, for blush, for concealer, and for foundation. I'll also use these brushes for foundation. So I'll be using the Coffee concealer, and I don't know why, but I've only, like, I used to add a lot more concealer than this, and I just stopped. I'm like, I don't need a lot. So this is all I added, and honestly more than enough. Like, you don't need a lot of concealer. Of course, if you have little to no under eye bags, then yeah, you don't need any. It all depends. It all depends on your face, because we all have a different needs. But there was a trend, as we all know, that we used to do like triangles of concealer, and we really don't need that much. But of course, to each their own. Like, you're gonna do your makeup however you like to do it, and no one could tell you anything. I also don't really add any concealer on my forehead or chin. I just use whatever is left on the beauty blender and just blend it upwards. But I do like to go in with a beauty blender because I feel like it just absorbs the excess amount of either foundation, concealer, blush, or cream bronzer. Then I like to go in with my powder and just set the under eye. I go in with a bigger brush and just set my whole entire face, mainly where I applied blush and cream bronzer, because I'm gonna go in with powders, and if I don't set it, then it's just gonna stick. The powders are gonna stick to that area, and it's just gonna be a lot more harder to blend. For bronzer, powder bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution bronzer Reloaded in the shade Long Weekend. I really like this shade. For powder blush, I'm gonna be using Colourpop, and this is called Swirled. I just hit pan right now, just right now. That's how much I use it. Okay, but for blush, I'm just gonna add it right on top of the powder bronzer, and kind of like lifting it. After I add the blush, which is pretty much the final step to my face, I like to go back with the eyeshadow and just extend or just blend the eyeshadow, but in this case we're gonna extend it outwards. Let me see if I can mess with the lighting. Comment down below if my lighting sucks. I'm gonna be using the Colourpop BFF3 Lippy Pencil, and this is a really dark brown, but I think it just fits with the whole look. I'm gonna be using the IBY Beauty lipstick. It's called Glossed Up Lip Topper in the shade Cinnabunny. This is how it looks, and it has glitter. You guys, it has glitter. So cute. And this is how it looks on. You could really see the glitter. It's for sure screaming fall vibes. So cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to cover this part of the light. No, it still doesn't get its full pigment, but this is how the lip looks. I'm gonna insert some pictures of the actual look so you guys could see the colors, because I'm gonna have to play with the lighting because it's just not it's just not working for me right now. But these are the lashes. You guys, the lashes I think just made this look 10 times better. Let me know if you would wear this look to Thanksgiving. Let me know if you're gonna recreate it. If you do, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your looks. And thank you once again for watching the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. Also, don't forget I upload every Friday. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next week. I feel so tired. Hold on. Are you going now? No, just for YouTube. Just for you. Oh, for you. You want to go get donuts?
Right now?
Like after I'm done.
Sure.
We're gonna go get donuts. You know, I've been craving donuts. Huh? No. My sister just came to visit me. Why? What happened? We love the chisme over here. You already knew.
The tea is boiling.
Spill it. We want to know. Comment down below if you want to know the tea.